Mr. Rush.
Yes.
Also Bokum boy. Computer so they boom. Also can make a boxing
also sometimes you have something inside you. Bibia Nyamadia Cho. You have it inside you, but sometimes you just need somebody to spark it.
Okay.
Because my dad was a musician, and
now or now?
Yeah, he was. Until I can say Pa George.
Pa George.
My father used to play the saxophone. I saw them going out. They come train. They were playing gigs all over here and there. And when I was growing up, I had this thing inside me until I met David.
Okay.
And before me share David, let me school. I was into telecommunication. Until I was working with a company called Unimax Services Limited. We're doing PABX system programming inside Yaman, installations inside Yaman. By that time too, I was dancing.
And also
my mother used to dance. It travels around with back in the day with Kwame Nkrumah shows everywhere.
Okay.
So she had that, and I have that in me. David Ghana and we had a show at Blaster Square that time. Steve Wonder,
Isaac Hayes mobile
that time,
Panafest.
The first Panafest. David was looking for, by that time, David Arokodi was looking for us to do a show. So Obeshu share me, and we had the show. And when we had the show, I realized that when I got close to David, I realized that he's into music and he's into technology, and this is what I do. On the channel.
Yeah.
And I've got something that I'll be exposed of to be able to be who I want to be. Because no per se I'll go into music because my papa those times or say my papa a boss saxophone na man
feeling no
numbers I be sharing sa dey be na me because now some of my uncles are very very vexed with my mother because some fools say mommy they are not because papa owns papa your own will Fantine town.
Okay.
Kumasi
Fantine town. Okay.
It's Emmanuel Peno.
Okay.
Oh,
your fans.
Yeah, a nice boy. It's they be na mama ko. It's mama no person will do anything like
entertainment.
Yeah, because so only 50 part.
Yeah.
The mama achieve about 2, 3 papa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the whole family they are into music. It's mama just stop us on person do anything like music. Into time David.
Bye no.
Yeah, she didn't know say I was gonna dance. The time she realized I was on TV. And even that one I have to, go through a lot.
Yeah, punishment.
Yeah. It's David, I won't say I'm into telecommunication. Because I said one day, I want in the office or not, or per se, or telephone extensions. All the offices will have telephones, so that we have like the main system will be at then they'll be connecting, transferring calls here and there. To David, but my boss is no price of my friend, no. Jesus Christ, that was too much. And I'm catching David said no. No, on top PABS system,
Okay.
May wear an for free. And I'm and everything was when from there, meaning my baby because so then I moved to him and then that was it. And so I got all my training and everything. I did I saw all of them and I learned meaning I all the way till now.
That time, no, why music?
Yes.
Now, why one of your first artists are recording?
Started from Felix Owusu.
Felix in there first. But then music turning free him because now we have that software now.
There was this guy too. Atongo.
Atongo. And then Dead Body was the first one that was coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Atongo. And then the music thing was there. It's been there. And we had a small little studio.
Okay.
That was where we're doing all the magic. Kiki Jan was also coming around.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Felix you also a someone a production.
Yeah. But then David executive producer those days. Yeah.
That Charles Mushiano. Uncle Charles.
No, through Felix Owusu.
Felix and they Charles Samuel Babo.
Yeah.
Now, hearing Charles Samuel saying, you are the next Buddha's tiger. How's it feeling? I mean,
it feels strange because I remember the first day we went to Charles Amwa's studio. He was living close to us, right?
Yeah, it's not far away from
New Achimota, those times. And then I looked at what he was doing, the sort of programming and the songs, and I thought, how is it possible that from this machine he's creating this?
Okay, the machine that he was using to create what he's creating.
I mean, it was amazing. I mean, Charles has so much talent. I mean, so he rather spurred me on. You think he gave me a lot of dreams, everything like that. Okay, if this is possible, that I can actually do this and this and this. So it was from there that the computer thing was always there as the standard. We had a computer school and all of that, and then I was doing a lot of projects. But music was the passion.
Okay.
So every time, whatever we're doing with the computers, we always make sure that we are investing it into studio equipment and so on. So at one point, we went back to London. I think 96.
Yeah, 96. Yeah.
Went back to London, and that's when Rush also went back and then learnt sound engineering and all of that from London. We set up a studio in Hackney. There's a part of London called Hackney.
Yeah, Clarence Muse.
Yeah, and that was where we actually partnered with some Jamaicans.
Okay.
And those Jamaicans were heavily into music. You know Aswad.
Aswad, yeah.
They were part of the group.
You know Black
Aswad,
Slate?
Black Slate.
Not really. I've not.
Okay.
This boys that also this boy Musical Youth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Musical Youth.
Yeah.
Those small boys.
Solama, Glamour Kid.
Yeah. Those days. So we set up the studio there. This was like three or 4 years we were running it there.
Okay.
And then it got to a point where we said no, we have to come back
to Ghana.
So I think we came back 99.
Dave, you skipped Pricky.
Pricky. Sorry.
I think that's more dancehall feel of most of the songs.
Yeah. So what happened is, I think you met Pricky.
I met Pricky, and some funny thing about Pricky, and you have a laugh. I was in Ghana. Anytime I goes and drop the kids from school, and I'm coming back home, I see him crossing the same position. He's been doing that for like ages, like 6 months. Like anytime I go and I'm coming, I'll see him crossing the street. Anytime I don't know how, for some reason. Until from there, and then we start saying hello.
Okay.
And one day I stopped, and we had a chat. He said he's into music and stuff like that. So I brought him home.
Okay.
When he came home, he saw that we have a setup, and that was it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was it.
So we actually flew him out to London. He was there for what, 6 months?
Yeah, for 6 months, and we recorded the Obafefefe album. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So that was actually recorded and mixed in London
in
with
our studio.
the producers of these heavy reggae dancehall artists, the real producers. There was one producer, Colin McNeish.
Okay.
And this guy he's a bass player, but he plays bass for, I think he did Michael Jackson.
He does all the
he tours the world. Those times he was touring the world, doing live shows and stuff. But he was also producing for us. So that's one of the reasons why that particular album, Pricky's album, the quality was high. You see the thing? It's like that's when you realize that for music, every decision you make is important. Every sound you pick. So if you listen to Obafefefe, there's very little elements in it, very few elements.
But
it hits. You see the thing? It hits. You see, and it's like that's when you realize music. You have to understand what you're doing. It's not just about playing around. It's understanding and learning. So that's even to this day, I'm constantly learning because music. The great thing about music is it's like there are no rules.
Okay.
To a certain extent, there are no rules. You can today you can create something new that's never been done before.
Okay.
A new sound, a new genre. Right? Hip life. Where was hip life 20 years ago? It didn't exist. Now it's all over, and it's been evolved into
different branches,
Afrobeats and this and that. You see the thing. So music is one of those things that you can really express yourself.
Okay.
Right? And something that Charles Amma always says that, look, musicians don't have an expiry date.
Till they die.
Yeah? Like, unlike footballers or any other sports player, if you're a footballer, by the time you're 35 going, you have to stop and find something else. But as a musician, you can create a song today at 20 years old and be living off that one song till 70.
Right.
You see the thing? I mean, look at what I said about Sting. Just that one song, $2,000 a day. since 1978. So you see the thing.
Yeah.
So, and he has hundreds of songs, but just that one song, look what it's done for him. So we don't. I think we don't understand what music really is, the business behind it in this country. You see the thing. That's why our musicians are not meeting the standards and going toe to toe with the Nigerians and so on, because we're still not taking it seriously.